Well, good Monday morning to you. Welcome to the work week. This week is going to be overall pretty nice for us. A lot of warm temperatures to go around. We actually have a mild start to today. 45 here in the Springs, 55 in Pueblo in terms of current temperatures, 50 in Walsenburg. Off to the eastern plains, seeing some 30s and 40s. Of course, there are some cooler spots on the board, but by this afternoon, we'll all be above normal. Let's go ahead and get right into the forecast. Very calm, quiet, and clear start to the day on the satellite and radar. There's not much to see. Very quiet along the western half of the U.S. as well. Under the influence of this what's called zonal flow, where we get this west to east wind direction, when that interacts with the mountains, that gives us some downsloping winds that dries us up very quickly. So we'll be dealing with some very dry conditions and also maybe some breezes up to some gusts in some areas. So red flag warning is in place through this evening for along I-25, Fremont County, and the St. Louis Valley for some critical fire danger that we'll be watching throughout the day. So of course that does come with some wind and some breezes. We're already seeing some gusts up to 28 miles an hour in Canyon City, 24 in Pueblo. We saw 40 earlier on the map here, so we can't discount that from happening again throughout the daytime today. So windcast, this is what we can expect. I'd say along the interstate in west is where we're going to see most of our gusts today, the gusts and also the breezes. I think that most people just get some noticeable breezes, but there will be some isolated stronger winds that come through in the form of maybe 35 to 40 miles an hour. Now this will continue as we go into the afternoon, doesn't completely taper off, so we will be dealing with the wind even as we go into the overnight hours. Wind coming in from the west will downslope off the hills. It'll really warm us up throughout today. So here's what we can expect in a little hyper-local view. So Pikes Peak region, 60s and 70s. You'll notice the lower elevations of the Pikes Peak region getting into the low 70s, into Teller County into the upper 50s in most spots. Mountain and Valley regions into the 60s, a warm day, a lot of sunshine icons to go around. Going to be a really nice day for us. Off to the southeastern plains, could see some 80s on the board. 81 in La Junta, 83 in Lamar. Now, Stormcast, there's not much to see. I'm going to step out the way. I'm going to let this play on out. A lot of sunshine to go around, maybe some high-level clouds in and around town. But for the most part, I think it's a day where you should really take advantage of getting outside, especially if you can handle a little bit in the way of some wind and breezes. Tonight's low is very mild, into the 30s along the interstate, off to the eastern plains, into the 30s and 40s. Cooler spots into the higher terrain into the 20s, making for a very mild evening in most spots. And this week is going to be really similar pretty much all week long with the exception of Tuesday and Wednesday. Now Tuesday is going to be a nice day for us. We'll continue to get this westerly wind flow, but there is this storm system down to the south. This will be moving towards the east, but as it does, a cold front will push through from Tuesday into Wednesday. That'll drop back our temperatures on Wednesday just a hair. As we go into Thursday and Friday, a ridge of high pressure starts to build in. You can see that there, and that'll really bump up our temperatures as we go into the rest of the week. So here's how this reflects. Very warm today, warm tomorrow, cold front drapes in, 50s for Wednesday across the board. And I think this is really noticeable given that we were in the 70s for the previous 2 days, and then we go right on back up into some higher temperatures for Thursday, back into the 70s. And behind all that, really warm Friday for us and a pretty nice weekend ahead as well. With the exception of this cool down on Wednesday, I think we're in good shape for this week, along with a couple breezes that'll accompany it. Colorado Springs, same deal here. Here's the 10-day swing of things. You'll notice here, not a lot of moisture chances here into Colorado as of now. That's a check at your forecast update for this Monday. Here's sports.